Across the South Coast, live from Solent University, you're listening to Solent Sports News.
Good afternoon, it's 1 o'clock. I'm Sam Morley and these are your Solent Sports News headlines. The England team won against their rivals Wales with a 3-0 victory last night. Celebrations were quickly turned into frustration for Thomas Tuchel after the match. The England manager spoke negatively about the home support at his post-match conference.
I love English football and I love English football fans and the support they give, but I think today the atmosphere did not match the performance on the field.
Everton and England goalkeeper Jordan Pickford has set a new English clean sheet record, surpassing Gordon Banks' record of 7. England haven't conceded in the last 8 games in which Pickford has started. The England shotstopper now ranks 3rd in overall clean sheets for England, behind Joe Hart and Peter Shilton. Southampton Women's have to prepare for a fierce encounter with their rivals Portsmouth as they head to Fratton Park on Sunday for a league fixture. Southampton Women's defeated their South Coast rivals in a 1-0 victory in the Women's League Cup on Wednesday. The win puts them 3rd place in their group as they look to progress into the next round. Eastleigh will travel to the capital tomorrow to face Hampton of Richmond, with the Spitfires looking to secure a spot in the first round proper of the FA Cup. Defender Luis Fernandez will make his return to the Bavaria Stadium after he made over 70 appearances for Hampton and Richmond before making a move to the South Coast. We're joined by Matt Gibbs, the programme designer for Eastleigh. So Matt, what does the FA Cup mean for lower league clubs?
Yeah, so the FA Cup's huge for sort of teams in our sort of league. Last year we got a bit unfortunate with our draw. We came up against Southend and they're quite a sort of team that we've struggled against in the past. Had them at home, conceded late on. It was a bit of a shame. I believe the draw afterwards would have been Charlton at home, which would have been a really big day for us. And in the year previous to it, we had Reading at home and sold out, and that was a great day for everyone involved. Sell-out crowd at the Silver Lake. Obviously, when it comes to things like that, it goes a bit more than just what's going on the pitch, because when you are in the lower league, at the end of the day, the money's a big thing. And being able to sort of sell out your stadium and get a bit of extra money always helps. So the further you can go in the tournament, the more money you can earn and sort of the more publicity you get. So yeah, the FA Cup's huge for teams at Eastleigh's level.
Thanks for that. Moving on, the FA Cup fever has also hit the Snow Stadium, with AFC Tottenham facing Truro City in the 4th qualifying round. Truro broke Tottenham hearts after defeating them in the FA Vase final in 2007 in what is considered their biggest game in history. First round qualification would be a huge achievement for the club for all involved, including the football secretary Richard Matthews.
No, I think qualifying for the first round proper of the competition is absolutely massive for a club like ours, both on the financial side and commercially.
Elsewhere, Tom Lockyer is set to return to football 2 years on from his cardiac arrest. The former Premier League defender was recently released by Luton, but has since been cleared to play football again. The Welshman is reportedly training with boyhood club Bristol Rovers. Lockyer captained the Gas and made 285 appearances for the club. In boxing, Ricky Hatton's funeral takes place today in Manchester as thousands gather to mourn the local legend. Hatton passed away aged 46 last month due to unexpected circumstances.
It's just so sad. We've lost a legend here today.
He was, always regarded as a man of the people. He was the local lad, done good.
I've met him a few times. In Hyde and Denton in the pubs. Always had a smile on his face, always polite. He's one of ours, isn't he?
Hatton was meant to fight in an expedition match in 3 months, with his unforeseen passing sending shockwaves through the boxing world. In rugby, leading nations, including England, have united to announce a ban for international call-ups for recruits for the proposed R360 League. R360 is a new proposed franchised rugby league, which would consist of 12 teams based in major cities around the globe. As many as 200 players are believed to sign pre-contract agreements to play in the league. Continuing with rugby, the grand final will take place tomorrow at Old Trafford. Wigan Warriors face Hull Kingston Rovers as both teams look to make history at the Theatre of Dreams. Wigan look to secure a 3rd final win in a row, while Hull look to complete a successful treble. After winning the Ryder Cup with Europe, John Rahm and Shane Lowry have both struggled at the Spanish Open. Both players shot over par on the first day of the tournament, giving them a mountain to climb to make the cut for the weekend's action. Novak Djokovic is looking to win the 2025 Shanghai Masters for the 5th time. Earlier in the tournament, the Serbian was spotted throwing up on multiple occasions. The conditions in Shanghai have been tough for all the players, including Djokovic.
Pretty much everything. Just trying to stay alive, to be honest, on the court. Just very challenging conditions these days, this few weeks for all the players, and just trying to stay alive on the court, and glad to overcome this hurdle.
Luke Littler's demolition job on Mike De Decker last night allowed him to reach the quarter-finals of the World Grand Prix. He beat the Belgian 3-0 in sets and will be facing Gerwyn Price in the next round of the competition. Littler has won each of the last 5 matches between the pair and will be hoping to keep that streak alive this evening in Leicester. In boxing, Conor McGregor will return to MMA in 2026 following an 18-month suspension for missing 3 drug tests. Due to his cooperation, his suspension was reduced, meaning he'll be back in competition by May. This means he'll be eligible to fight on the proposed White House card on the 14th of June. That's all from us. I'll be back at 2. Remember, you can keep up to date 24 hours a day on our website, which is solentsportsnews.com.